Hi, I'm Seth Sorensen, and today I'm here with Chief Lisa Tarango of the Pecos Police Department. And we're going to be addressing a few of the questions that the community has been asking concerning the governor's executive order, as well as the city ordinance or the city disaster declaration regarding the coronavirus. So let's go ahead and get started. Chief Tarango, could you tell us if there has been a curfew enacted as part of the governor's order?
There has not been a curfew enacted for Reeves County as part of the executive orders. Although there are communities around us who have enacted a curfew, we have not. The only one that's in place is the juvenile curfew, which has been in place for several years already.
So it does not apply to adults?
It does not.
Okay, fantastic. Are we prevented from visiting sick or ill family members at the hospital or nursing homes?
Hospitals and nursing homes are forbidden at this time for any type of visitation. If you have a family member that's at a house that's sick, you are able to visit that family member.
Very good. Another question that we've received is, have our patrol officers been directed to do any kind of random stops?
No, there are no random stops being done here in Reeves County for any type of just unnecessary reason. It's business as usual, doing your work as usual.
All right, fantastic. Has there been any kind of citywide lockdown or shelter-in-place orders given by the city or by the governor?
For the city of Pecos in Reeves County, there is no shelter-in-place or lockdown that is occurring at this time. Again, there are other communities that have enacted that, although Reeves County is not one of them.
And is it fair to say that we're trying to give our citizens as much leeway as we can for them to go about their business?
That is correct. It's continue business as usual. You do need to practice social distancing, personal hygiene as far as washing your hands, using hand sanitizer. Other than that, it's continuously business as usual.
All right, very good. Do workers for essential businesses need to show any kind of letter in order to be out and about?
Again, here in Reeves County, there is no need for a letter showing that they are essential personnel. Again, that is enacted in other communities, although Reeves County hasn't applied to that as of this time.
What type of activities are citizens allowed to go out and do?
The citizens can still go to the parks, walking, there's some biking, type of jogging. Again, we ask that you practice social distancing, the special sanitizing whatever you're going to be, where you're going to be at, or your hands. And with the social distancing, if there's a group that are going to go jogging, walking, maintain the minimum of 6 feet apart.
And is there a limit to how many people can be in a group?
That's correct. There is a limit right now. It's no more than 10 people in a group. Does that mean you can have a barbecue at your house over the weekend, invite your friends and neighborhoods over? No, that is not practicing good social distancing at this time.
And those 10 are limited to the people that live in your household, is that correct?
That's correct. The 10 are limited to members of your own household.
What about those citizens that desire to attend religious services?
Religious services, if they cannot be done remotely or through video, they are still allowed. Again, it's with social distancing in mind and personal hygiene in mind.
Is there anything that you would like to share about the city, about the police department, or the governor's executive orders?
The police department is still wanting to keep our community safe, obviously, without instilling any type of fear that seems to be the common question going on right now, that we're not going to allow people to go to different stores, to go to the grocery stores. All of that's still in place where you can do your normal business, pay your bills, and do your daily routine, but just be cognizant of the social distancing, personal hygiene, and limit your visits to these type of businesses or throughout the community to do certain things at this time.
Now, right now, the executive order has the force of law. Do you see the city enacting anything further or more restrictive?
I do not. The executive order does state that it could be a fine up to $1,000 with 180 days in jail. We're following those executive orders just like the governor put out. the city of Pecos has not enacted anything more strengthened or anything other than what the governor's orders already show.
Fantastic. Thank you, Chief Tarango, for your time today, and we appreciate all of you tuning in and listening to this message. Please feel free to contact City Hall with any questions which you might have regarding the governor's executive order.